What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Ella Langley's brand new album, Dandelion. I just finished listening to the project and I've got some thoughts, so let's break it down. Disclaimer, this is one of my first long form videos on this channel, and I'm going to try to do these reviews on country music. I mean, that's what this channel is about, right? Country clips. So, I do have a script in front of me. I'm going to try my best to try to remember key points off of it, but if you see me looking down at all, that is what I'm doing. I'm reading the script. So my first impressions of the album and album growth, that's what I've noticed. So going into this album, I didn't really know what to expect, but one thing that stood out to me right away is the contrast from a previous album, Hungover. When you think about it, going from Hungover to Dandelion almost feels like a transition or growth moment. Hungover feels more like chaos, mistakes, and living in the moment, while Dandelion feels more reflective, calmer, and like she's growing up a little bit or something. She's seeing things differently. That's what I'm looking for. And honestly, you can hear that shift in the music. One thing I noticed right away is how consistent the sound is throughout the album. It leans into that mellow, almost dreamy style, softer beats, emotional melodies, and layered vocals. It really feels personal at times, like Langley is telling real stories through the music, which I think is one of the strongest parts of this project. So some standout songs that I liked on the album, there's 3 of them. First up is Broken. This one really stood out to me. It's super emotional, and you can feel the pain in the lyrics. It's one of those songs that just hits differently. Then there's the cover, old Hank Thompson song, Kitty Wells. It wasn't God who made honky tonk angels. I like how this track brings in a more classic country vibe. Stands out from the rest of the album in a really good way. And then there's Bottom of Your Boots. This one is just solid. Great storytelling. A little more grit, and definitely one I could replay a lot. Lyrically, this album feels very reflective. There's a lot about growth, emotions, and letting go, which fits perfectly with the whole Dandelion theme. And tying it back to Hungover, it really feels like she's moved from just reacting to life to actually understanding it. If I had to critique this album, my opinions, everyone has their own opinions, but if I had to critique it based on my opinions, it could use a bit more variety in pacing and sound. Some songs feel a little similar, and not every track is super memorable on its own. Overall, I think Dandelion is a solid emotional project that really shows growth as an artist. It's not super high energy. It's more about the mood, the message, and that sense of maturing over time. Yeah, I mean, that's my take on Ella Langley's new album, Dandelion. Let me know what your favorite song is down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.